Okay folks, welcome back. This is your old pal Hondo doing another video on a saw. This is the venerable Coghlan Sierra saw. It's a 7-inch blade, 7-inch handle. It's a good 14-inch saw. It has as you can see right here, it has reverse cut angle teeth in it. It's a carbon steel blade, has a 90-degree spine. You could use this for scraping bark, or you can also use it to scrape a ferrocerium rod to start a fire. This is a more of a cheaper saw. It has this type of locking mechanism like a lot of the cheaper saws do from Harbor Freight, and you know, even the more expensive steel SP05 saw has the same locking mechanism. It has the steel bolsters on the inside and the polymer handle. So it's an okay type of saw. It has the same reverse cut angle teeth as the Corona does, and the Corona does offer a smaller saw in this size as well, a 7-inch blade. But I highly recommend people to buy a Corona and a Baco. This is predominantly designed for wet wood, not dry wood. But you can cut dry wood with this type of saw blade setup, but it's not really recommended. And the locking mechanism on this is very reminiscent to a lot of the cheaper ones. So when you're cutting wood with it, it pulls on the cut. It's a pull on the cut saw, as you can see. But you have to be very mindful with this locking mechanism, because it will open up on you when you're using it to cut stuff with. It's not a bad saw. It does cut really good. It's a lot better than a lot of the Fisker saws out there that cost a little more, and it's a lot better than the Fisker's Bear Grylls saw that I reviewed before, which is a sliding saw, which is complete junk. The blade does have a little bit of bend in it, but that's okay. It doesn't bind too bad. You know, we're going to cut down some wood with it, show you what you can do with it. So be very mindful about putting this in your pack. You may want to stick a rubber band over the blade because it doesn't lock in place. But it is what it is. Like an $8 saw. Saw's made in America. It's good for hunters, campers, bushcrafters, whatever. What a hunter could use this for is to cut small limbs out of the way to put up a tree stand. You build a shelter with it. You know, you could use it to cut firewood, quarter firewood. We're going to start off with cutting a couple small pieces of wood with it, and then we'll go up from there. Pieces of this 1 diameter type of wood. Cuts it no problem, fast and easy. Does bind a little bit because it's a cheap saw, but it does cut real quick and easy, folks. It's a really good saw to use for pruning. Cuts the 1-inch diameter wood really easy and quick. No problem. Now here's some cut thicker wood with it. This is 2-inch diameter wood right here with the Sierra saw. 2-inch diameter wood. Does bind a little bit. It's what you could expect from a cheap saw. Cuts 2-inch diameter wood really well. Okay, now we're going to cut up the 3-inch diameter wood right here. Right here, this beam is 3-inch diameter wood. More 3-inch diameter wood right here. There you go, folks. 3-inch diameter wood. 4-inch diameter wood with it. It's going to take a little bit longer, so we're going to edit through the process. There you go, 4-inch diameter wood. Cuts right through it. Took a little bit longer, but it cuts on par with a Corona or a Baco through 4 inches of wood. See how this notches for a trap notch. I'm gonna cut 3 little slats in here for a trap notch, and then we'll use the teeth to pop out the notch. Okay. And we'll cut out the other notch with the pop them out to make a trap trigger or a shelter type of notch to build a shelter. Clean it out really good. And as you can see, the teeth held up to making the notch on the wood. A decent saw blade, as you can see. The blade's still in good working shape. This will go dull though on dry wood quicker, but it's a good little firewood saw. You can cut firewood with it or make notches, cut down trees for shelters and stuff like that. It's a really good saw. It did bind a lot, but it does take its shape back and it didn't bend too bad. I've had this saw for over a year and I've used it for a year and it still works good. Like I said, the locking mechanism on it is kind of iffy, but it is what it is. Well, folks, I hope y'all like the carbon steel coghlan's made in America camping folding saw. It's designed for camping, but you could also use it in your backyard for pruning green shrubbery if you need to. This blade will hold up a lot better on green shrubbery than it will dry wood. Well, folks, I hope y'all like the review on the carbon steel polymer handle 7-inch blade coghlan's Sierra saw, designed for camping, hunting, fishing, backpacking, bushcrafting, hiking, whatever you want to use it for to cut firewood or survival. Go ahead and get it. It works great. I recommend it. It's a good budget saw. If you don't want to buy a steel folding pocket saw, this one will come in handy. Well, folks, I hope y'all like this video on the Sierra Pocket Coghlan saw. Y'all know what y'all could do. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And y'all know what you can do. You put God first. He puts you first every time. You know what else, YouTube? God loves you. So is Hondo. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies. Look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.